Alright. Hello, all, and welcome in to my weather live stream. And I'm doing something slightly different tonight, and that is that I have my camera running, which I need to adjust a little bit on the brightness. Maybe not that much. I know, here we go again with messing with camera settings. Alright. I think that should be good enough for now. Maybe a little bit. Alright. We'll start with precipitation. And hi, Mike. Hello, all. Go ahead and zoom in on the northeast a little bit. Got a rainstorm stretches from all the way from New Brunswick down the coast through Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Rhode Island. Connecticut's getting a large amount of rain right now. Long Island, New York City. And as we continue down, you can see this rain is proceeding kind of in this direction. Zoom right in on, so got some thunderstorms right now on the Virginia Peninsula here. This one's near Cashville. And over here near Gloucester and Matthews in Virginia. Denton is dry right now, but I'm pretty sure this passed over earlier. There's actually tornado warnings earlier in New Jersey, which is pretty rare. And this New York State's pretty dry right now. Now this rain did pass by here earlier where I'm at, and we just got a little sprinkle. So this is strengthened since then. Pennsylvania's got nothing going on right now. Ohio, we have some rain just southeast of Columbus, Sugar Grove, and it's approaching Nelsonville here. And Michigan, we got some scattered light showers up here in the north. The rest of the state's pretty dry. Indiana, there's just a little spot of rain near Mooresville, southwest of Indianapolis, and then another little, very localized rain shower between Albany and Eaton in Indiana. Wisconsin, Madison's dry for now. There's a couple of thunderstorms up here in the north. This one's approaching Ladysmith, and then there's rain showers across the north part of the state here. And we've got another rain shower down here in the south near Bosco Bell. This actually covers a pretty big area, this light rain. Minnesota. Thunderstorm near Ely. And let's see, what does it say? Lake 4. Pretty intense rain shower there, right on the border. Another lightning, another thunderstorm. This is approaching Fish Lake Reservoir. And we got a few rain showers up here. Virginia, near Hibbing. Brainerd's getting a thunderstorm. Platte, Minnesota. McGrath. Vineland. Get a little further south. This storm is right over Washington Lake right now. And we got rain showers in front of it. Waconia, Lakeville, little rain shower over Minneapolis, St. Paul area. Let's go ahead and animate this. We could kind of get a good look at what might be going on. If it's going to intensify or not, or weaken. Looks like this storm is starting to weaken a little bit. Right through here. I'll refresh that real quick. Also have another set of thunderstorms down here to the southwest. This one's near Dudley, Lucan, Westbrook. Alright, let's see what else we got going on here on the map. Zoom out. Iowa, we've got some rain showers here in the west part of the state. This is a thunderstorm that's weakened and dissipated. Heavy rain now over Sioux City, Royal, here in Nebraska, North Dakota and South Dakota. Not too much going on right now at the moment. Go ahead and zoom in here into southern Nebraska. Pretty intense rain from Quick all the way down to Indianola, Danbury, Lebanon. This one's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I don't see many tents. This is near Bertrand. Here's a small town. This looks like it's just kind of out in the middle of nowhere here. In the farmers' fields. This storm stretches right down into northern Kansas. Rain showers associated with it, with the outflow, affecting all the way from Herndon to Mankato. Got another thunderstorm out here. With some hail associated with it. It's near Cedar Bluff Reservoir and is approaching Brownell, Kansas. Missouri, we don't have anything going on right now. We go back east a little bit here, because we do have some pretty intense thunderstorms in Tennessee and North Carolina. Here in western North Carolina, the storm is over Columbus, Forest City, Duncans Creek, Enola, all the way over here to Webb's, Cornelius, Huntersville. Intense lightning and rain in this area. Knoxville's got a thunderstorm, but it's dissipated and it's just rain now. Chattanooga got some thunderstorms. I'll look in Sheridan in a second. Lawrenceburg. Mississippi, they got thunders. This is a supercell stretching from Wiltshire through Hesterville. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name right there. This is intense. Carthage, Philadelphia, Mississippi, Jacksonville, McGee, Mississippi, Mount Olive, Friendship, Bogan, intense lightning and rain. A little less intense down to the south. Lambton, Flowers. There's a bunch of rain with this associated with this. Almost covering the entire part of it's almost all of Mississippi. It's got some kind of precipitation. Alright, let's go ahead and look at Arkansas as requested. Sheridan's got a thunderstorm right smack dab on top of it, looks like. Or if it's not there, it'll be there in a minute. Yeah, it's already moving over there. This is a line of storms. We've got Thiel, Brush Creek, Willow, Arkansas, Fairview, Gurdon, then another very intense storm down here to the south, all the way from Bluff City through Good Hope, Bragg City, Amy, Schumacher, Salem, Holly Springs, East Camden, and Camden. It currently has no power. That's no good. I thought that the kind of thing never happened where he lives. Zoom in here on Goss in Oklahoma, Hamden, Hugo. In Oklahoma. Louisiana's pretty dry. Georgia, we got some scattered thunderstorms here and there. This one's near Vidalia, Oak Park, Moultrie, Albany, Georgia, Montezuma. Get down into Florida here a little bit. We got rain showers across the northern portion of the state, all the way from St. Augustine, Jacksonville, Keaton Beach. There's no lightning in this rain right now. It looks like it's moved out into the Gulf. Rain showers pretty much all along the east coast of Florida here, stretching from Boca Raton, Port St. Lucie, Vero Beach, Palm Bay, Merritt Island, Titusville. Just it's not very intense rain, but it's there. I know. Yeah. Power's out. No way. New Mexico. Got thunderstorms, these monsoon thunderstorms. Actually, into northern Texas over Muleshoe, Clovis, House. This one's out in the middle of nowhere. Between mesas. There's a thunderstorm south of Conscious Lake. Just south of Mosquero. There's really, Galagos, there's really nothing though where this lightning is hitting. It's wilderness. Los Venados. Fort Sumner in New Mexico. Albuquerque's got some thunderstorms. Grants, Gallup, and south of Albuquerque. Near South Zolete. Rain showers. This same line of storms kind of stretches all the way over into Arizona and Utah even. In Utah, from Sulphurdale, Harawan, this storm's out in the Badlands too. Nothing out there. Red Knoll is the closest. Kanab is the closest town. It's to the north of Kanab. Down into Arizona, this storm stretched from Page, Boataway Gap, Tuba City, all the way down to Winslow, Holbrook. Then we got a lot of rain showers out here. St. John's. We got rain showers across behind these storms. Mount Trumbull, Chino Valley's close to light rain. Just east of Phoenix here. Get up into Utah. I already pointed that one out, but this one's, there's a storm right here. Harawan. Wyoming, we've got like scattered rain showers. The majority of it's between Rollins, Rock River, and Little Medicine. Lander, just a few scattered light rain showers. South Dakota, nothing much of note. North Dakota, not much of note. Montana, we have a couple of scattered rain showers. There's one up near Sapo, Fairfield. Great Falls is dry for now. Down south in kind of near West Yellowstone, got a thunderstorm out here. And don't really have a town name near here. So I guess we could just say it's between this mountain and this mountain, which is the Horn and Black Mountain. Closest village it looks like, or town, is Kirkwood. Northwest is pretty dry right now. Washington, Oregon, Idaho, not much going on. Nevada, rain showered in the south, right on the state line with California between Sandy Valley and Crescent. This looks like a thunderstorm that dissipated. You can see the previous lightning strikes are noted on the map here. It's kind of dissipated now. Little light rain shower out in Yucca Valley. Rest of California is pretty dry for now. Go ahead and look at Alaska and Hawaii. Got some heavy rain on the Alaska Peninsula, stretching all the way across pretty much the coast. Anchorage, Talkeetna, probably mispronouncing that. Bethel, between Bethel and really scattered light rain showers there. Nome has a rain shower. Hawaii, we've got some scattered rain showers. Pretty much in the southeast. Eden Rock, out here in the desert. Then up north too. Honolulu's dry for now. Go ahead and look at Japan real quick. Thunderstorm in central part of the main island here. And light rain showers pretty much across the rest of the island. Hi, Jeff. Go ahead and zoom out and look at Europe real quick. Of course, we've got to look at UK and Ireland. Light rain showers in Scotland. And along the west coast of England here, Wales, got a little light rain shower. Scattered rain showers in Ireland. Southern France got a pretty big thunderstorm right out into the Mediterranean. You got all this lightning here. Also have some rain showers out here in Hungary, Slovakia, Czechia, and Poland into Belarus. Norway, we got some rain showers. Finland, few in the south. Sweden, too, in the southern part of Sweden. And there's some, this line of storm stretches across all three countries. Northern Norway, northern Sweden, and central Finland. Iceland looks pretty dry for now. Go ahead and look at Canada. I already mentioned this line of storms. Nova Scotia's dry for now. This probably going to hit the southern part of Nova Scotia here. In Ontario, and actually this is in the UP too, Michigan. Intense rain over Lake Superior and here in the mainland between Wawa and Thunder Bay, and then into northern Minnesota, which I've already talked about. Manitoba's pretty dry for now. Looks like Swift Current has a thunderstorm. It's just passed over, and this is heading in a southeast direction. Kananaskis lives right in this town right here, in this, somewhere in that town, or nearby it. And this same line of storms here, stretching almost all the way across from Leader down to Old Wives Lake here. Got rain showers and some thunder and lightning here. Go ahead and get into Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan. Yes, I can. I can speak English. I promise. Between Vauxhall and Purple Springs, very intense rain. Getting into the purple. Hail possible here. Vulcan, Frankfurt, Berg, Ensign, and then up north further. This one's out in the middle of nowhere, but it looks like it just past Cartier Creek Hamlet. And get a little further north here. Got a thunderstorm there. That's some intense rain too. Wow. Canada really needs the rain though. Sadly, the place where the fires are here in southern BC don't have too much. Let's go ahead and look at temperatures real quick. Go ahead and I'm going to try to zip through these as quickly as I can. There are a lot of towns, especially when you start getting into the bigger states. The area of them takes a lot, the temperature can vary across the state. So it's good to mention several towns in each state. So Maine, I'm just going to say the city name and the state as quickly as I can. And because this is, we're talking 50 states and 10 Canadian provinces and some European countries and Australia. So this can take a few minutes just to say each city and state name. Right, Augusta, Maine, 68 degrees. Concord, New Hampshire, 64. Montpelier, 59 degrees. Boston, 70 degrees. Providence, 68. Hartford, 66. Plattsburgh, New York, 62. Albany, 61. New York City, 68. Binghamton, 55. Rochester, 61. Buffalo, 66. Dunkirk, 66. Philadelphia, 70 degrees. Williamsport, PA, 59 degrees. Pittsburgh, 66. Dover, Delaware, New Jersey. Trenton, New Jersey, 68. Atlantic City, 75. Dover, 73. Annapolis, 71. Denton, 73. Washington, D.C., 70. Cumberland, Maryland, 62. Richmond, Virginia, 75. Roanoke, 73. Virginia Beach, 75. Charleston, 68. Columbus, Ohio, 70. Cincinnati, 73. Lansing, Michigan, 66. Grand Rapids, 66. Traverse City, 66. Oshkosh, Wisconsin, 73. Madison, 68. Eau Claire, 66. Ashland, 64. International Falls, Minnesota, 62. Brainerd, 66. St. Paul, 66. Rochester, 71. Marshall, Minnesota, 68. Bismarck, North Dakota, 71. Pierre, South Dakota, 73. Sioux Falls, 66. Nebraska. Lincoln, Nebraska, 73. North Platte, 77. Scottsbluff, 77. Des Moines, Iowa, 73. Chicago, Illinois, 70. Springfield, Illinois, 70 degrees. Centralia, 73. Indianapolis 71, Hopkinsville, Kentucky 75, Frankfort 71, Greenville, North Carolina 79, Raleigh 79, Charlotte 82, Asheville 73, Columbia, North Carolina 84, Charleston 84, Atlanta, Georgia 80, Macon 77, Brunswick 84, Pensacola 80 degrees in Florida, Panama City 80, Tallahassee 77, Gainesville 79, Jacksonville 82, Palm Coast 79, Orlando 82, Tampa 80, Bradenton 82, Cape Coral 80, Naples 80, Miami 80 degrees, West Palm Beach 80, Port St. Lucie 79, Merritt Island 82, Daytona Beach 80, Key Largo 86, Key West 86, Montgomery, Alabama 82, Birmingham 82, Jackson, Mississippi 82, New Orleans 82, or 88, I'm sorry, Alexandria, Louisiana 88, Sheridan 84, Little Rock 86 in Arkansas, Fayetteville, Arkansas 84, Oklahoma City 91, Topeka, Kansas 75, Jefferson City 73, Springfield 79 in Missouri, St. Joseph in Missouri 75, Garden City 86 in Kansas. No, I'm skipping around a little bit. Wichita 86, Lincoln, Nebraska 73, Pierre, South Dakota 73, Bismarck 71, Miles City, Montana 75, Billings 79, Bozeman 71, Helena 73, Great Falls 77, Kalispell 70, Sandpoint, Idaho 75, McCall 70, Boise 86, Twin Falls 89, Idaho Falls 80, Spokane, Washington 82, Kennewick 88, Yakima 89, Seattle 73, Olympia 77, Salem, Oregon's 80, Eugene 80, LeGrand 73, Winnemucca, Nevada 82, Carson City 75, Tonopah 86, Las Vegas 98, California, Redding, California is 89, Chico's 89, Sacramento 77, Merced 91, San Jose 64, San Francisco 59, Salinas 61, Bakersfield 98, Los Angeles 79, Indio 100 degrees, Salt Lake City in Utah 86, Price 73, Flagstaff, Arizona 64, Show Low 70, Phoenix 97, Tucson 93, Yuma 100, Farmington, New Mexico 80 degrees, Santa Fe 64, Albuquerque 80, Alamogordo 77, Silver City 75, Carlsbad 95, Denver, Colorado 84, Grand Junction 86, Alamosa 73, Pueblo 82, Lamar 80, Dallas, Texas 97, Amarillo 88, Lubbock 91, Alpine 82, San Antonio 91, Houston 88, Corpus Christi 86. Go ahead and look at Alaska real quick. Anchorage is 59, Bethel is 59, Nome 52, Prudhoe Bay in the north 43, Kodiak 53, Hawaii. Volcano Hawaii near Kilauea is 70 degrees. Hilo's 79. Honolulu's 80 degrees. Japan. Tokyo's 86. Aomori's 82. Osaka 93. And Kumamoto's 95 there in Japan. Philippines. Manila's 86. Cebu City 88. Puerto Princesa is 86. Europe. London is 55. Bradford is 50 degrees. Dundee, Scotland 52. Glasgow 52. Inverness 50. Dublin 50 degrees. Belfast is 52. Reykjavik in Iceland's 50 degrees. And of course, we've got to find our cold temperature in Greenland real quick. I see -6, -7. Just saw -7. I think that's the coldest right there in this area. I know I saw -7. I'm missing it now though. It was somewhere in this area. There it is. -7 degrees. Right, let's quickly zip through the Canadian provinces. Newfoundland, St. John's 64. Halifax 66. Fredericton, New Brunswick 66. Quebec 59. Ottawa 62. Newfoundland and Labrador. Let's see, Labrador City's 50 degrees. Toronto, Ontario 68. Sudbury 61. Kenora 64. Winnipeg 66. Swift Current 68. Saskatoon in Saskatchewan is 68. Calgary, Alberta is 64. Edmonton 66. Kelowna, BC is 84. Vancouver 70. Prince George 68. In the Yukon, in Whitehorse, it's 55. Northwest Territories in Yellowknife is 59. Nunavut in Baker Lake, it's 55 there. And not gonna really, we got some weather up here too. 37 here way up the north. Alright, let's go ahead and end up on our, oh wait, before we go to Australia, I really quickly want to look at weather warnings and watches in the US specifically. And it looks like in Ohio we've got some flood watches across the central part of the state here. New Martinsville, Caldwell, south of Columbus, Indianapolis. These tributaries still have flood watches on them. Over into Illinois, a few more tributaries. These tributaries have flood watches on them. In Huntsville, we've got a thunderstorm warning watch here. Alabama, yep, warnings for 60-mile-an-hour wind gust. Then we go ahead. Thunderstorm watches across the central part of Mississippi. go ahead and just click on one of those and take a look. Warnings for 60-mile-an-hour winds and half-dollar size hail here in central Mississippi. This box over near Sheridan, special weather statement. Movement was southeast at 25 miles an hour with hazards of 50 to 50 mile an hour wind. And we've got a flash flood warning right behind that. Oklahoma and northern Texas and Dallas have uh, temperature advisories. We also have some storm watches and warnings almost all the way across the eastern part of Minnesota. I'm not sure why Minneapolis and St. Paul are not included in this, but I think that we might get something later. So I'm going to guess and say that these apply until midnight for pretty much everywhere. St. Cloud, even. Temperature advisories in Western California down through Phoenix. Those are pretty much a given. It's always hot there. We also have air quality and temperature warnings in southern Washington and the central part of Oregon here, across down into Idaho, Boise, all the way across the southern part of the state. We also have air quality warnings still and a few severe thunderstorm warnings or watches here in Alberta. Nothing in Saskatchewan right now where those storms are. I'm going to say those are pretty mild. And I think that about covers it for tonight. We'll go ahead and switch back over to the temperature. Oh, there was a special request earlier. It was for the Bahamas. Freeport 86, Nassau 84, Clarencetown 84. It's nice there. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. I mean, these are subtropical islands, so you're going to expect it to be warm there. That's why people go on vacation there. Alright. Let's go ahead and zoom in on Australia, our favorite town in Australia, Toowoomba. 66 degrees there in Toowoomba. Said, nice. I'd live there. Alright, that about covers it for this evening. I really appreciate you all coming and watching. Thank you. And have a great evening. And I'll see you all tomorrow at the same time, 10:30 Eastern Time. Have a great evening and good night. You're welcome, everybody, and thank you too for being here.